Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we are going to be tackling the mystery of the secret Recon box, and we are finally to rest and solve it all. So, refresher. Beginning of the mission Floodgate is outside the random box, and right now I'm showing you how to still visit it even on MCs. And I really knew the purpose of the box. Some people Easter egg and bunch, just said something left over, but the far-fetched theory, like 10 years and 10 years actually, like years now, was that this box here, hidden in this little building outside the map, is a recon box where if you open it and you've done some other steps or some other method in a game or some button combo or something like that, you would actually unlock Recon Armor, because back then there were like so many like mysteries and theories in the game about how to get Recon Armor without Bungie giving it to you manually, and this box was one of them. A lot of people thought that somehow this box would give you Recon Armor, but let's see what it really is. So now that Halo 3 mod tools have been released, we can actually take a deep dive to the game files and just actually see what the box truly is, at least as far as the game files are concerned. So let me explain this real quick. So what you see here is the tool Sapien, and in here I have found exactly where the box is in the game files, and its exact spawn point and everything in its placement. And its properties confirm that the name of the box is CIN_chair, and it is a crate object. So CIN_chair or Cin chair is actually short for cinematic chair. And in the rest of the game files, especially in the cutscenes, cinematic chair is actually the gravity chair that the shipmaster that you see here is sitting on. In the game files, it is also called CIN_chair. And like I said, it is a cinematic object that's only used in cutscenes for the shipmaster specifically. And throughout this entire cutscene, it's actually used multiple times. But of course, as you can see in this cutscene, the shipmaster is not riding on a box. He's actually riding on his gravity chair. So what happened to it? Well, let's take another deep dive into the game files to understand what's going on. So right here, we are in the tool assembly, and we're going to be poking around the game files a little bit. So up here, this is where all the crate objects on the mission Floodgate are spawned in, or this is where they're determined to be spawned. And this particular block is where that little box is spawned. So up here you can see the pallet index. It has a value of 22, and that refers to which object is in the pallet, in the crate pallet, which is the UNSC human military case. So that's correct. And then the name index refers to what the name of the object is. So it's at index 48, which is indeed a CIN_chair. But you can see in this block here, this last block for the cutscene itself, the name of the object that the shipmaster is sitting on is also called CIN_chair. However, it is actually just a scenery object, like his actual gravity chair. So what happened to the box then? Well, nowhere in the game is the box actually used anymore. It's just simply placed there and spawned on the mission. But that's it. Its references are still there, like its name and everything, its spawn points, and they're all still there. But the box is actually not used anymore. It's not used in the script at all anymore. It's just kind of like left there. So what the box most likely is probably early in development of Halo 3. At some point in early development, the box was probably used as a placeholder object, or maybe like a testing object for the shipmaster's gravity chair, or his cinematic chair. And then once the actual chair was complete and actually used, the box was just never removed from the game. Maybe it was left there by accident, or maybe it was actually placed in that room as like a little mini Easter egg, like not a full-on Easter egg, just kind of left there. Or maybe it was just put there and forgotten, and it was never removed from the game. All those are possibilities, and without like a Bungie dev to tell us exactly why the box is still there, we may never know the exact reason. But the box is by no means like a recon box or anything. It does not unlock anything. There are no scripts linked to it or anything. Nothing happens with the box. It is just there in the game files. And it has the same name as the chair that the shipmaster sits on in the cutscene. So in all likelihood, it is or was a placeholder for that gravity chair. But why it's still there, that we're not sure. We can only speculate on until a dev tells us otherwise. But yeah, so there you guys have it. That is what the box really is and why it exists. So hopefully you guys found this video to be interesting, and if you did, then as always, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know if the same tells me check it out, look into. And aside from that, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.